Hey guys, what's up and welcome to this video. In this video I am going to suggest you the best possible PC setup under 55,000 rupees. So without any further delay, let's jump right into it. The first component for this PC build is the processor. For processor I have selected the AMD's Ryzen 5 2600 processor, which comes with 6 cores and 12 threads. It has a base clock of 3.4 GHz and a max turbo frequency of 3.9 GHz. It comes with 19 MB cache memory, and this is a pretty good processor if you are considering for gaming, streaming and as well as video editing. This could be an all-rounder processor for your PC. This processor is based on the AMD's Zen Plus architecture, which is a 12 nanometer process, and this processor has a TDP of 65 watts. The next component for this PC is the motherboard. For the motherboard I have selected the MSI's B450 Pro M2 Max motherboard. Talking about the motherboard, this is the most entry level B450 chipset motherboard from MSI. This comes with a pretty decent VRM section which can easily handle the Ryzen 5 2600. This motherboard also gives you the flexibility to overclock your processor up to some extent. This comes with 2 RAM slot which can support up to 128 GB of memory. So this motherboard is a pretty good choice for our PC build. The next component for our PC is the most important component in the whole PC build, which is the graphic card. For the graphic card I have selected Nvidia's GeForce GTX 1660 Super. Talking about this graphics card, this comes with 1408 CUDA cores. It has a base clock of 1530 MHz and a boost clock of 1785 MHz. It comes with a memory speed of 14 Gbps and a memory interface of 192 bit. It comes with 6 GB of VRAM with a GDDR6 configuration. It has a memory bandwidth of 336 Gbps. Talking about the performance of the graphic card, this graphic card is amazing for 1080p gaming, and even in some AAA titles it can also offer you high refresh rate gaming on 1080p ultra settings. This graphic card easily handles all modern AAA titles at 70 to 80 fps on ultra settings, so you can expect amazing performance from this graphic card. The next component is the RAM. For the RAM I have selected the Corsair Vengeance LPX 8GB DDR4 memory, which is clocked at 3000 MHz. I have selected 2 sticks so that you can run it in dual channel and get maximum performance from your PC. Talking about this RAM, this comes with a memory timing of 16, 20, 20, 38, which is pretty great. You can expect high performance from this RAM, and you can also overclock it up to 3400 MHz. It has got a very high quality heatsink on it, so that you can overclock your RAM very easily. For the storage section I have used Seagate's Barracuda 1TB hard drive and a Kingston A400 240GB SSD. The 1TB hard drive is for mass storage and the 240GB SSD is for installing Windows on it. This will decrease the Windows boot time and also bring snappiness to your PC. The next component for the PC is the power supply. 450 watt will be more than enough to power this PC, so I have used the Corsair's VS450 power supply, which is a pretty decent power supply for the price, which comes with 80 plus white certification. The last and final component for this PC is the cabinet. I have used NT Esports ICE 511 MT mid-tower gaming cabinet for this PC. This comes with 4 pre-installed RGB fans on it, and it also has a front mesh for optimum airflow. This also comes with vertical GPU mount, and which is a very decent cabinet for the price. For the conclusion, this is an all-rounder PC in which you can do gaming, streaming as well as editing. So guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and do share with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more PC related contents. This is Shan, and I will hope to see you in my next video. Thank you guys, and bye.